So in 2025, I made about 10 pieces of clothing, either by sewing or by knitting. And I had a look at what I made in 2024, and then I made about 18 pieces of clothing, which is about a 44% decrease if I'm doing my math correctly. But I think 2025 was a busy year for me, so and I tried to be more intentional about what I was making at that time. And this is why I think I made less clothing in 2025. I won't be going in a particular order, but I will try to do it by category. And first up will be the Sophie scarf, which I knit in a red yarn here. So I really like this color. I liked the yarn, which I got from a local store here in Innsbruck where I live, and I have worn this quite a bit throughout the year. And actually I think I made this sometime in the summer, so right going into autumn, and yeah, it was nice, a nice accompaniment. Then let's jump into trousers. So I made 3 pairs of lane pants in 2025, and actually in 2024 I made, I think, 1 to 2 extra pairs of trousers then. First one that I'll talk about is in this strawberry fabric, which I really liked. I made them in the summer, I think in the summer, and actually I wore them even into the autumn. And with the lane pants pattern, it's more, I think, of a cargo style pant with the pockets also on the side of the pants. And for this pair I did do that. I do really like these. The pattern is a bit more flamboyant than what I would typically wear, but I still think they're pretty comfortable, and I have to say I actually enjoyed trying to sew the pockets on the side, which I hadn't done in the previous 2 pairs of lane pants that I made. My neighbor set out some duvet blankets and sheets, and so I took that and made a second pair of lane pants without the side pocket. And these, I would say, are very comfortable. I wear them mostly inside the house, but yeah, they're very warm. And then the last pair I also did not include the pockets for, but in general the rest is the same. And this fabric I got from Miss Matatabi in Japan. And these are a little bit see-through, so yes, I also wear these in the house. Next pair of trousers that I made was with the Helios pattern, and I really like these pants. They're very large. They're made with a corded waistband. Maybe I can show you. So the first part that I would say is the fabric, which I think that I got from a French store called Les Coupons de Saint-Pierre, and the pattern is the Helios trouser pattern by Indigo. And also, if you see me petting something down here, it's my dog. And yeah, as I mentioned, these pants was made, the one option is with a corded waistband. And yeah, my only regret is actually I thought I would need longer cord, and so that's how I made it, but actually I could have gotten away with a shorter cord. But they are very, very comfortable. The only change that I made from the pattern is I lengthened the bottom of the pants because I am 5'7" and it was a little bit too short for me. Otherwise, the only thing that I would have made different, but I didn't have at the time, was I sewed with white thread. So you can see, especially here at the top, the waistband part, and actually I wish I had done it in brown. But that was it for my trousers that I made and wore, and I will talk about some trousers that I tried and did not end up wearing. The next is actually the last thing, almost the last thing that I made in 2025, and it's a button-up shirt from from the wavy collar pattern by making Ashley, and I will try to hold this up, but more or less it's a long sleeve button shirt. It's all wrinkly with a very large collar, and actually my machine has a hard time sewing on buttonholes, so I hand stitched these buttonholes myself, and I have to say I'm pretty proud of this because for a very long time I would not make shirts with buttonholes because I did such a poor job at it. But I have to say, I know they're not perfect, but they're good enough for me, and now I feel like I can do even more button-up shirts because I can know at least the rhythm that I need to sew on these buttonholes. And in fact, because I sewed on the buttonholes, I went ahead and sewed on the buttons as well, even though my machine can sew on the buttons. In the summer, I'm pretty sure it was in the summer, the Hallie set came out by Bright Creative, and I saw it on TikTok and I thought, oh, I have to make this, but the pattern wasn't out yet, so I waited and waited and waited. And during this time, I had already went back home to the US to visit, and at the time Joann's was still open, and so I bought this fabric, which was a really nice fabric. I think it's a cotton fabric, I think. But yeah, I really love the color, and so I made the Hallie set. The first part of this is actually a pair of shorts, which actually I wear even without the dress part of the set. And then the top part is a small dress with a corded waistband, which I also really like. It's great for the summer. You could also layer it if you want. But yes, definitely I think I would make this again. Also in 2025, I made a ruby vest, and actually I've made a couple of vests in 2024, but I self-drafted those vests kind of based on the ruby vest, but not with that pattern. And so in 2025, I thought, okay, I'm gonna buy the ruby vest and I'm gonna try it out because there are, I think, 4 different pattern options, especially with the front of the vest itself. And yeah, so I tried to make a ruby vest. I did not include any buttons on mine, but originally I wanted to make it a reversible vest, but you'll see in a second why I would not reverse it. So this is the vest. It's really nice actually for the autumn, even I think for the spring, and I really like the outside fabric. I got this also from Miss Montatabi in Japan, and the pink fabric is from the same French store that I mentioned for the trousers. And yeah, the reason why I wouldn't reverse this vest and wear it with the pink is because actually I sewed with a blue thread, and you can see actually it's not very nice. My all-time favorite make, I think, of 2025 is a patchwork bag that I made, and I took really all of the scrap fabrics that I had, even though I have a ton, and made a patchwork fabric bag. So I will hold it up, but you can see that actually one side is more dark colors with the pops of pink, and then the second side here is more light, so I can really wear it one on the front based on what I'm wearing. And yeah, I think it's really nice. I practically use this all the time. It's kind of large, it's not very structured, which for this bag I really like. The only thing is the strap, you can see on this side, actually I did not sew it well enough and it came undone, so I did a little hand sewing bend, but it didn't, it's not very nice looking, but I think for a bag for myself, it's okay. And yeah, it's one of my favorite makes. I would do it again, but yeah, I am trying to be more intentional about what I make, and this is something that I struggle with even now in 2026. I want to make a lot of things, even if I'm not that talented, and I then just think, well, I actually wear it because I have so many clothes, both that I bought and also that I made, and I don't want to make things that I won't wear. And yeah, so I've been trying to be more intentional in 2026. I wanted to also mention some of the clothing items that I tried to make and kind of failed at in 2025, or I'm going to try to rework them. So I have made the East Side trousers. Maybe I can put actually a picture of the pattern here, but I tried to make the East Side trousers twice with the same fabric. The first time I made it, they fit really well, but too well. Like I maybe could have made them not a size larger, but just a little bit bigger because they were so tight. Tight in that they fit me, but too annoying for me to wear. And so with that first pair of pants, I would consider them a fail because I wouldn't wear them. And then the second pair of pants that I made, I made too big, actually. And so I need to try to rework them so that they might fit me. And then one thing that I'm working on now for 2026 is a dress, and maybe I can put the inspiration here. Right now I'm working with a pink linen fabric as my test fabric, and of course if it works then I will wear it, but mostly I want to then take it apart and draft my pattern from it. Then I will make it in a linen blue fabric with a red bias binding, more similar to the inspiration, since I have this specific blue fabric. So I'm really excited for that. And then also because I made the Sophie scarf in 2025, in 2026 I've already started back in November the Sophie hood scarf, and I hope that I can finish it in 2025 or in 2026. In 2026, I did my first home good, and it was 2 pillowcases. I made them from the blue linen that I will make this 2026 dress in, and they're so comfortable. But I always have this problem. I really make things to the exact measurements. And I always, I never, ever really think, I need to maybe increase the size a little bit so they really fit the pillows, really fit them. And I wanted it to be a little bit more flowy. So next time I will need to remember this. That was my 2025 makes, and yeah, I hope in 2026 I can be more intentional. I tend to try to sew really quickly because I'm so excited about what I will make and what the final result will be. And I think in 2026 I will try to be more intentional about what I'm sewing, but also how I'm sewing. But let's see if that actually comes true.